Hey guys, so welcome to my channel again. I know that this video has been quite overdue, but I've got it sorted out for you today. So today I'll be doing a video on how to make ripped jeans. So it's a DIY video, and if you want to know how I do it, carry on watching the video and I'll see you later. So let's begin. What you will need is a pair of jeans you don't mind ripping up, a pair of scissors, tweezers, and a marker pen or fabric chalk. Taking the marker pen or fabric chalk, you want to mark horizontal lines where you want your rips to be. I left the section out to remember to cut it out as I want my nails to show more. So next, you want to cut over the horizontal lines, so please be careful to not cut yourself. You want to make the lines as even as you can, and so it doesn't look awkward, so I suggest to go over it a couple of times until you get it right. And you just keep going down, working your way down the jeans until you get to the end. Again, please be careful to not cut yourself, especially if you have sharp scissors. And this is what it should look like after you have finished. So guys, taking your tweezer, you want to, in a fast plucking motion, pluck at the section that you have already cut. And what you're trying to do here is loosen the thread pattern of the jeans to create a messy, rugged effect. And as you can see, the threads start to become undone and become looser, and therefore create that messy, rugged look. So guys, what you want to do next is take a strand of fabric and start to pick at the individual blue threads with your tweezer. And you should be able to see the blue threads because the tips of it are darker from cutting it. And you just follow the blue threads and just pick at them as fast or as slow as you can, but definitely fast as it's quite time consuming. And what you notice is that things will become quite messy, but just dust it off and you'll be fine. As you're picking at the blue threads, there are some white threads remaining, and that's the purpose of taking out the blue thread, so we can just have that white thread remaining. And you want to be really delicate with the white threads because they're really prone to breaking. However, if they do break, don't panic. What I like to do is tie a knot to secure it back into place again. Then you want to repeat this plucking technique I showed you guys in step 3 on the edges of every other fabric strip to create a fray and messy effect. But on the other fabric strips left, you repeat step 4 techniques on them. So it should look something like this when you have done. So guys, I left my knee section to last, and what I do with this knee section is I just cut it into little small strips of fabric, as you can see. And what I do next is I cut the first strip of fabric, and this will just show the first section or first half of my knees. So I don't want all of my knees to show, just a little bit. And then I cut the middle part of my strip, and then I cut the end part of the strip. So I have 2 strips left. And what I do with these 2 strips is I just repeat step 4 technique of removing the blue thread, and so that the white thread is the only thing that's remaining. So guys, after I finished with the knee section, I moved on to the surrounding areas around the knees, so like the sides of the knees. And what I did with these areas was just to fray it up a bit, just to create added effects. And what I did was I used the plucking motion that I showed you guys in step 3, and I just went around the knee section. And yeah, the results looks like this. But my thread did break at the end, and I couldn't fix it even though it looks like I did. So I just ended up cutting out the whole section anyways, and my full knee was showing, but I really loved the way it looked and actually much prefer it. So guys, this is the final look, and I really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it wasn't too confusing, and thanks for watching guys. Bye!